Okay, everybody, this lesson should go quite fast, I think. So this is division rules for 1 and 0 and the number itself. So here we go. Our Common Core is what are the rules for dividing with 1, 0, and the number itself? So you've probably heard some of these already. The first rule is any number divided by 1 equals that number. So for example, 4 divided by 1 is 4. Okay, so any number divided by 1 equals itself. So that's why these numbers match up right there. Here's another one right here. 7 divided by 1. What's 7 divided by 1? It equals 7. Okay, well that's the first rule. Okay, so explain how this rule here is related to the identity property of multiplication. Well, the identity property of multiplication, way back a couple of chapters ago, states that the product of any number and 1 is that number itself. So like 7 times 1 or equals 7, or 1 times 4 equals 1. The product of any number times 1 equals that number right there. So here I have this number 4 times 1 equals that 4 right there. So how does that relate to this rule up here? Well, so if you multiply or divide by 1, you just get that number right there. So that's how it relates, okay? So here's the second rule. Any number except 0, we'll talk about that in just a minute, you guys, the 0 part, divided by itself equals 1. So any number divided by itself equals 1. 4 divided by 4 equals 1. 7 divided by 7 equals 1. 1,000 divided by 1,000 equals 1. Any number divided by itself equals 1, okay? So 0 divided by any number except 0, again, we'll talk about that in just a second, equals 0. So 0 divided by 4 equals 0, 0 divided by 7 equals 0, and then finally, you guys, you can never divide by 0. So that's why we have these except things right here. And so you just can't do like 7 divided by 0. And when we get a little bit higher in mathematics, I'll show you why you can't divide by 0. But you just can't divide by 0 because it's actually an infinity number. So and that's an undefined number. So anyways, let's try some of these, you guys. 8 divided by 1. Well, what's 8 divided by 1? Well, any number divided by 1 equals itself, so it equals 8. Okay? 6 divided by 6. Any number divided by itself equals 1. Okay? 0 divided by any number equals 0. I just can't divide by 0. I can't have 0 in this position right here, but 0 can be over here. 0 divided by any number equals 0, and again, 9 divided by 9 equals 1, okay? Sometimes you might see them looking like this. This says 0 divided by 5. Well, 5 goes into 0 times, so 0 divided by 5 is 0. 2 divided by 2 equals 1, all right? What about these guys right here? Let's flash back to a couple of lessons here. 25 divided by 5, all right. Well, if we took up 25 counters, you guys, and we made 5 equal rows, see here's 1 row, 2 rows, 3 row, 4 row, 5 rows. There are 5 rows of 5, and that gave us these 25 total counters right here. So 25 divided by 5 equals 5. 25 divided by these 5 rows, they got 5 in each row, so 25 divided by 5 equals 5. Let's do that with this one. 24 divided by 4. Okay, if we made rows of 4, so we just here's one row of 4, that gave us 4. Here's another row of 4. So if we just kept making these 4 rows right here, how many in each row would give us 24? With 24 counters right there, there were 6 rows, 4 rows of 6. So 24 divided by 4 equals 6. Do you remember doing those? Okay, so a quick recap on what we just did. Okay, any number divided by 1 equals that number itself. Any number divided by itself equals 1. 0 divided by any number equals 0, and you cannot divide by 0 on any of that, okay? All right, you guys, take care.